I used to work the night shift at a motel just outside of town. Nothing ever happened until one call came in. A call that didn't make any sense because it came from a room that was completely empty. My name is Rashid. Back in 2021, I worked as a front desk clerk at a small roadside motel in rural Pennsylvania. It wasn't a nice place. The kind of place where truck drivers stopped for a few hours of sleep, or people who didn't want to be found. The night shift was mine, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Most nights were quiet. Too quiet. One night, around 2:30 a.m., I got a call from room 214. That wasn't unusual, except for one thing. Room 214 wasn't occupied. I checked the system twice. No one had checked in there for at least 2 days. Still, the phone kept ringing, so I picked it up. "Front desk, how can I help you?" There was silence. Then, very faint breathing. I said, "Hello?" No response, just breathing. Then the line went dead. I tried to brush it off. Maybe it was a glitch. But something didn't feel right. So I checked the electronic keycard logs. Every time someone opens a room door, it gets recorded. I pulled up room 214, and my stomach dropped. At 2:27 a.m., the door had been opened. But there was no guest. We had security cameras in the hallway, so I went to the back office and pulled up the footage. I rewound to 2:25 a.m. The hallway was empty. No one walking. No doors opening. Then, at exactly 2:27, room 214's door slowly opened, by itself. No one was there. No one walked in. No one walked out. But the door clearly opened. At 3:12 a.m., the phone rang again. Room 214. I stared at it for a second before answering. "Hello?" This time, I heard something. A whisper. "Help me." My chest tightened. "Who is this? Are you in the room?" Then the voice said something I'll never forget. "He's still here." Then the line cut. At that point, I had two options. Ignore it or check it. I wish I had ignored it. I grabbed the master key card and walked down the hallway. The lights flickered as I got closer to 214. The entire hallway felt colder. I stood in front of the door. For a second, I almost turned back. But I didn't. I opened it. The room was dark, completely silent. I flipped the light switch. Nothing. Power was out in that room only. I used my phone flashlight. The bed was made. No luggage. No signs of anyone. Then I noticed something. The bathroom door was slightly open. I slowly pushed the door open. The light flickered once, then turned on. And that's when I saw it. Written on the mirror with something dark. "Don't look behind you." My heart started pounding. I froze, because I was facing the mirror, which meant something could be behind me. I didn't want to turn around. I just stared at the mirror, at my reflection. Then, something moved, right behind me, in the reflection. A tall figure, standing completely still. I spun around. Nothing. I looked back at the mirror. It was closer now. Then I heard it, right next to my ear. "You shouldn't have come in here." I dropped my phone. The flashlight went out. Total darkness. And I swear, I felt something breathing, right behind me. I ran. I didn't even close the door. I sprinted back to the front desk, locked myself in the office. I stayed there until sunrise. Didn't answer any calls, didn't check anything, just waited. Apparently, years ago, a man had stayed in room 214. He called the front desk multiple times that night, saying someone was in his room, watching him. No one believed him. The next morning, they found him in the bathroom, dead. No signs of forced entry, but the mirror had the same message. Don't look behind you. I quit that job the same day. I moved to a different state, got a new job, tried to forget everything, and it worked for a while. Until last week. I was at home, alone, when my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered it, and I heard breathing, then a whisper. You left me there. I don't think that thing was ever in room 214. I think it was waiting for someone to notice it. And now, it knows where I live.